April 1915, the Allies begin their major combined arms offensive against the Ottoman Empire. Their ultimate goal, to control the sea route from Europe to Russia. The first step in that plan required the control of the Dardanelles, a narrow waterway leading to the Turkish capital, Constantinople.
I have long realized that the ambition of my life has been to go on a great military campaign. With dawn, I see that wish fulfilled.
Thousands of us wait quietly in the hull of this old collier ship. A Trojan horse, ready for the Ottomans with our sharpened British steel.
I saw the maps that the commanders are using. They're from the Crimean War, over 50 years old.
How many times will I see the sunrise over a battlefield? This old dog might be getting too tired for war. After this campaign, it's time to call it quits.
Soldiers, today we seize the beating heart of the Ottoman Empire. We seize Gallipoli. At dawn, we storm V Beach at Cape Helles. From there, we take their fort and supply stores at Sed El Bahr. Then we will push forward and take their coastal batteries at Morto Bay. Our final objective in this region is to take the high ground at Karabkhala. Stay strong, soldiers. Victory is close at hand. You fought well, but lost. Soldiers, we have come 3,000 miles to finish this war. That is too far to fail. At them again. We have lost this fight. Dug in like vermin, they were not an easy prey. But the spirit of Britannia is eternal. This time, they will be defeated. Another defeat is not easy to bear. It cannot happen again. We will either take this rock, or it will take our lives. Now band together and fight! Another loss, soldiers. But do not let exhaustion sink you. From all over the Empire, you men came to end this war. To the last! Our invasion has failed. We have been like rats caught in a trap in this foreign land. I pray for an end to this war, and to see our homes once again. A victory of splendid gallantry. You landed in a hostile country with formidable defenses and proved yourselves worthy. Let us now advance upon Achi Baba.
Though the British did manage to capture and hold V Beach itself, they were soon locked in a stalemate, with both attack and counterattack gaining little ground. After 8 months of torturous trench warfare, General Hamilton launched one final attack in an attempt to take the first day's objectives, the village of Krithia and the high ridge of Achi Baba.
The sunsets here are glorious. Reminds me of Rangoon, though they are spoiled by the incessant bombardment of heavy guns.
We agreed on an armistice to bury the dead, and as we worked together, I offered an Ottoman one of my last cigarettes. He offered me a light.
With little to do, some of the lads played a makeshift game of cricket. The victors got the last of our rations, tea and jam. Some of the boys laughed. I could not.
I can see the end in sight. We can take this town. As long as the Poms don't piss away our momentum, I wouldn't put it past them.
Victory is within reach. We shall trample them with our momentum. First, we'll push forward from the ridge offensive here. Then we'll move to and take the trenches at Achibabanula. From here, we must drive the enemy from the forward redoubt and capture the fortified Eskikale. We will then fight past the bluffs, seize their back line, and prepare to take control of Krithia. For glory! For Britain! We have lost. Soldiers, do not forget. We are fighting here to put an end to this terrible war. Now, at them again! We are defeated once more, but do not despair. Look into your hearts. Think of your country, your families. Victory will be ours. Though you have lost, you showed the courage and valor that exemplifies Great Britain. Mourn the dead, but not the Empire. Though it has cost us dear, we have won this battle. Soon, the whole British fleet will be sailing up the Dardanelles. Then the Ottoman Empire will fall, and we will end this war. Victory is ours. Soldiers of our allied countries, you have fought valiantly with us in arms. Because of you, we all live to fight another day. God save the King! This victory will be saluted by our allies all across the world. But we cannot rest. We must now claim our most glittering prize, Constantinople.
If the Allies had succeeded in securing the Dardanelles, the British fleet would have reached and possibly taken Constantinople. The subsequent fall of the Ottoman Empire would have opened up a new front for the Allies to attack the Balkan states loyal to the Central Powers, possibly ending the war within months. Failure for Colonel Mustafa Kemal's 19th Turkish Division would likely have seen him demoted, and his role in the rebellion to liberate occupied Turkey would have been very different indeed.
Bazılarına göre imparatorluğumuzun sonu geldi. Ancak biz ateş gibiyiz. Yeniden alevlenmemiz için bir kıvılcım yeter.
Bir zamanlar tek atımlı tüfeklerimiz vardı. Şimdi bu seri ateş eden Nordenfels silahlarıyla modern çağa tam anlamıyla ayak uydurduk.
Biz silahlarımızı küçük ölüm elçileriyle dolduruyoruz. İşgalciler şunu unutmasın. Biz ıskalamayız.
Soldiers, today the devil attempts to steal our home from us. He will try to take our shores at Cape Helles. We will not let him. He will then try to take our fortifications at Sedelbar. We will not let him. He will try to take our coastal batteries at Morto Bay. We will not let him. Finally, he will try to capture our high ground at Karabkala. Resolutely we will not let him. Today, soldiers, we kill the devil. We have won, soldiers of the Empire. The foolish British underestimated us Ottomans. This is to our advantage. So when they come once more, again, we will hold. Your courage has delivered us victory. This is the spirit all Turkic people possess. Strive now and show them the strength of your faith and your will. Another victory for our nation, for all Ottomans. While you wait for their last assault, mourn your fallen brothers. After this, they will come no more. We have won this fight, but the British are a stubborn race and they will come one last time. Make them regret ever stepping foot on our sacred lands. A glorious victory for the great Ottoman Empire. The ancient spirit of our fathers is in all of you. It is through strength of will that our country is now safe once more. We are a defeated force. Like these rocks we defend, too many of our brothers are now silent. But do not despair. We shall move back to Achi Baba and this invasion will end.
Çocukken bu sularda yüzerdim. Şimdi bakamıyorum bile. Her yanda İngiliz gemileri var. Onları bu denizlerden def edip yeniden yüzmek istiyorum.
Sıhhi malzememiz kalmadı. Cesetlerden kanlı bandajları alıp sodyum karbonatla kaynatacağız ve tekrar tekrar kullanacağız.
Kardeşlerimizin cesetlerine akbabalar üşüşüyor. Onları vurmak istiyoruz fakat yerimizi belli etmekten korkuyoruz.
Gün ışıdığında ordularımız tüfekler ve bombalarla savaşacak. Gecenin karanlığı çöktüğünde ise gizlice sızarak bıçaklayacağız. Ölüm asla dinlenmez.
Men of the Ottoman Empire, be brave, for this is our last stand. We must hold the enemy at the Ridge Offensive, here. We will push forward, but we cannot let them take Achi Baba Nula. Should we lose that position, we will regroup and stop them at the Eski Kale. If it comes to the end, we must defend our high ground on the outskirts of Carinthia. We are what stands between these invaders and our home. We will hold here, or we will die trying. We have won this fight! If united in soul and purpose, men can beat giants. Bring them on again, and we will do just the same. A great victory for a great nation! First we showed the vulnerability of the British fleet, now the weakness of their army. But be ready for them to come again! Again, we have been victorious. Now show patience while waiting for their last attack. And when they come, show them the wrath of the soldiers of this land. You have lost, soldiers, and you must weep. We who did not die must now live to see our nation so humbled and filled with despair. You can hear the victory songs being sung across our land. Those nations who greedily eyed our great empire, they retreat with their heads hung low. Praise Colonel Kemal for his valor. We are victorious here. The Ottoman people salute you. You have proved to the world that Gallipoli is impossible, and our nation will never be defeated.
The Allies withdrew from the Gallipoli Peninsula in January 1916. After 6 months of continuous fighting, the Allies had lost over 44,000 men, and the Turkish twice that number. No ground was gained at all by the British. While the campaign did divert large Turkish forces away from the Russians, it was a military disaster, unifying and motivating the Ottomans instead of defeating them. Winston Churchill was demoted and then resigned from the cabinet. Colonel Mustafa Kemal became the people's hero and was later to become the founding father of the Turkish Republic.